Hi guys, Chris and Boomer here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Yeah, going to be a fast week here, and we are doing our Facebook Live a little bit early today just to be on the safe side. If you guys didn't know, we're in the Tampa, Clearwater area, and we've got a tropical storm hitting us in a few hours.
So it really is fast and furious.
There you go. Friday, we meant to fire up the exhaust on the Denali for you. Boomer, you were super busy with Mustang Hub on Friday.
Yeah, we were doing that. We were filming the actual install of the hood scoop, the shaker scoop in the new Mach 1, the 21 Mach 1. We didn't get it done, everything done. I had to do some cleanup stuff today that I'm still working on. But yeah, I mean, the install came out really, really well. Just doing some underneath cleanup stuff on the hood now to make it all look really good.
And that shaker scoop, courtesy Classic Design Concepts. A lot of cool Mustang stuff over there.
Yeah, thanks for the guys over at Classic Design Concepts. I mean, it really is a pretty cool package. I've been using their stuff for years on my Mustangs. So,
cool. So without further ado, let's fire this up and then let's talk about 0 to 60.
All right, remember folks, this is a 2021 GMC Sierra Denali 3500 HD. Okay, so it has the 6.6 diesel. This is the new clean diesel technology. It also has the 10-speed Allison transmission in it. So when I fire this up, don't expect a lot of roar and rumble, and don't expect it to sound like a diesel either. Excuse me. So it sounds like neither one. You start it up, you get a little bit of that diesel, but then it goes away after warm up, and the exhaust note is really low.
Well, there we go.
All right.
I want to stand around back, and since I have a mic on, we'll get to hear that exhaust. And rumor whenever.
Still waiting on PJ?
All right. You're ready. Boomer.
Okay, here we go. Folks, can you hear the raw power?
You sure you didn't just fire up the Tesla, Boomer? Guys, super quiet sound on this again. With this turbo diesel, you're not getting that old school diesel sound. You're really getting a high-tech diesel sound with that turbo diesel in there.
We'll leave it running and come back here and talk, and you can see how quiet this truck is. This is, I mean, what is it, 410? I think it's 410, 420 horse.
But the torque.
But the torque is what really makes this truck. We're talking about 900 foot-pounds of torque,
Yeah.
And that's what this thing does. I mean, from pulling trailers to pulling stumps to just pulling you down the road in style, this GMC is the best truck, and for that, it is a gorgeous truck inside and out.
That was a great line. You got to remember that.
Thank you. Yeah, GMC, I am available for voiceovers. So.
There you go. Again, grand prize, GMC Denali in our big diesel truck dream giveaway. Go right now to www.dreamgiveaway.com. Use promo code Facebook Live. You're going to get bonus tickets. I see an empty space here, and that means that the Camaros finally got out to the winner. PJ, you actually have some more information regarding that, don't you?
Yeah, the winner got him yesterday and loves the sound of the 69.
Of course he does. That was one of my favorite cars, so yes, as he should.
There you go. Speaking of incredible, well, no. Not speaking of incredible sounds, the Tesla, someone wants us to explain how the Tesla gets from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.3 seconds. Why don't we walk over there and we'll tell them?
Well, if I'd have known it was stuck in the corner now, I could have moved it for us, but...
it's okay. The Tesla was bad, so it's standing in the corner until it learns to behave.
Yeah, we made him put his nose in the corner. Well, I tell you what, there's really, I can't pop the hood and show you anything. If I had about an hour, I could take everything out of the front and show you the front motor and all of the drive accessories that are up front. But yes, this car does go 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. This is a 21 Tesla Model S with Ludicrous Plus mode in it. And it is a dual drive motor car, which means it has a motor that drives the two front wheels, has a motor that drives the two rear wheels, and those motors are synced via computer. So when you hit accelerator
You were about
on
to
this
say
car,
gas.
yes, I did. I almost said gas. When you hit the accelerator on this car, of course, it churns both motors one time in sync, and so this car makes 700, and if you do it in equivalent to horsepower, it's like 778 horsepower and 910, I think, foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah.
And it is an all-wheel, so obviously if it's driving the front wheels and the rear wheels, it's an all-wheel drive car. It's not a four-wheel drive car. Four-wheel drives are different. That's a whole different setup. It's an all-wheel drive setup. So you get very little to no wheel spin at all, and yes, it even has launch control on it that controls that even more and lets that power lay down very, very smoothly. And smoothly is kind of just a saying, because when you launch one of these in Ludicrous Plus mode with launch control on, it is literally like launching an NHRA car. It is like being shot out of a gun. You go 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. The only thing out there that's going to be faster than this is going to be the Roadster model, if it ever hits the road. I know Elon Musk is saying that car is going to be 1.9 seconds 0 to 60.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's, I know that you all understand cubic inch displacement, how that kind of equates with compression to horsepower. So in the old days, we had a saying, there's no replacement for displacement.
That's right.
Bigger the cubes, the more power that you'd have. Well, these days, the more electric motors that you have, the more power that you have. So the motors are additive. You take the horsepower of the first motor from the front, you add in the horsepower of the second motor, the one in the back, and this new Plaid model that you're talking about, that adds in the horsepower of a third motor and gets you like 1,100 horsepower or whatever it is.
I mean, there are cars out there that actually have drive motors on each wheels. I think Ferrari's done that. I think Koenigsegg, I believe, has done that. So the hypercar companies are doing that four-wheel independent, and of course they're getting 1,500 horsepower
huge stuff.
rated out of these cars.
And here's the thing, NHRA starting next year, 3 classes for all electric vehicles.
That's what our buddy Don Garlitz has been doing for the last few years anyway. He's been developing that electric dragster. And now those are gonna come on. If you've been out and watching any of the NHR races in the last couple of years, you will see that they have added a couple of electric cars. They're still kind of prototypical running. I know Mustang's got a Cobra Jet out there that's running. I'm not sure. I don't know if Chevy's followed with something or not. I haven't seen the Chevy, but I have seen the Mustang that's been out there. And we're talking about a 14, 15, 1,600 horsepower race car that will do like sevens. Yeah,
low sevens even at this point, and absolutely phenomenal. And that is the future of NHRA drag racing.
I think
right
so.
there.
All right, PJ, what you got?
Joseph wants to know, cool, but just batteries, how many miles to a charge? How long to a charge?
You can get this one on a full charge in basic chill mode will go 370 miles.
Yeah. There you go.
So it's 370 miles is a long way. Plus, in the computer, it allows you, when you put your navigation on, it shows you where your charging stations are and will actually plan a route based on those charging stations. They're all along the interstates now, so if you're traveling interstate driving, it's really easy to do. And if you get one of the big stations, the 250 kilowatt stations, I believe is what they are, you can charge this car from empty to a full charge in about 20, 25 minutes.
Not bad.
Nathan says Ford has the Mach-E 1400 and the electric car, Cobra Jet.
They do, and the Cobra Jet. They have two.
They have two. They have the Mach-E, which is that little SUV that is not a Mustang, okay? It is a four-door SUV. And then, of course, they call their race car a Cobra Jet. And it is the new body style, what are they calling it? It's not SN95. What is it?
S197?
I think it's 197. Yeah, S197. It's that body style, just with electric motors.
All electric, yeah. So Cobra Jet 1400 is a Mustang, Mach-E 1400 is the SUV.
Yes.
They're testing both of those.
Yep.
You think we'll ever do a show and tow with an electric Lighting and Mustang?
Wow.
Or a Lightning? I don't know. We could. I mean, that's of course Lightning hasn't been released yet, and there are no for sale electric Mustangs. So if you're looking for an electric Lightning truck and an electric Mustang, you're going to be waiting a few more years.
That's right.
How do you
What
feel
a
about the
neat
Tesla
idea.
Model S Plaid?
More power, more fun.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool looking car. I haven't seen one yet. I don't know if anybody's seen one yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they've hit the streets or not. I know they were delayed. They were supposed to be out. I think last time I saw it was supposed to be August, September.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're coming up on it. So we should be able to see it. I mean, it has some cool features in it, like the little flat bottom square steering wheel
that's
and
right.
all the other cool stuff that's coming out. And of course, it's going to be faster. It's supposed to be 0 to 60, 2.1, I think.
Yeah, very.
Benji wants to know if is the GTO his yet?
No, not yet.
Here's when we're pulling the winner. And I've got one of our guys called me earlier. He wants to argue with Benji because he thinks GTO is his.
Well, we'll give each other your phone numbers and you can send each other hate mail.
Yeah, that's right. Week from Thursday. So June 15th? July 15th.
July 15th. Yeah.
15th. Week from Thursday, we'll call the winner.
Do you think Ford will ever bring the Boss 302s back?
No, I do not. I don't think you'll see any new big motors from Ford. Yeah. And you won't see any more big motors from Chevy, and you won't see any big motors from Dodge.
But you'll see electric?
What you're going to see is what you got right now and maybe some electric stuff. There may be some one-off things. Yeah. I know Ford has still got the Godzilla motor hanging around that was at 7.9 that they're throwing around in certain things. I mean, it's a truck motor, but they had talked about putting that into a one-off Mustang, but it never materialized last year, and I don't think it's going to materialize next year. Yeah. But we'll see. You know, they have the big three have a way of doing what they want to do, and sometimes they'll just throw a curveball at you. You know, and we'll get something that that we weren't expecting. But you know, mostly now, I mean, with so many cameras and everything else out there, you kind of pick up on these things early. But I don't think we're going to see any more big motor cars. I mean, I think we're seeing now, don't quote me, but I believe we're seeing the last of the supercharged Hellcats. I believe 21 may be it. They might make a limited run in 22, but beyond 22, I don't think you're going to see any more supercharged Hellcats.
Yeah. You think they'll ever do a hybrid V8?
Yeah. Maybe.
I
think that's much more possible.
And I think that's a step before they go forward.
That's where Chevy's going with a Corvette. You know, because that's what we're talking about in 2025 when Chevy releases the Zora, okay? That is supposed to be an electric hybrid 1,000 to 1,200 horsepower Corvette. Yeah. Now, will they get there in 25? I don't know. We already know that they've delayed the Z06 one more year. Yep. We were supposed to get that in 22. Now we're not going to get that until I think 23, maybe. And then if that might push back other development, I don't know. What I will tell you is this: when they move to the Z06, they're moving away from even the new motor that's been placed in there. You're gonna go from what's in there now, which is what's the displacement on the new one? Is it 6?
The LT4.
LT4. Yeah, I think it's like a 5961, somewhere in there. But they're looking at going to the 5.2. And how they get the power out of that, we don't know. We've heard supercharging, we've heard twin turbocharging, we've heard single turbocharging. We don't know. Chevy's being very tight-lipped with all that.
But we'll see, and rest assured, we'll always bring you the most powerful and the best-looking grand prizes on earth, right here in the Dream Giveaway Garage. I'm going to put a plug in here, and that is get to www.dreamgiveaway.com. Enter all of our great giveaways. Camaro is the newest one, and Classic Corvette is the one that's ending the soonest.
Yeah,
can get a shot of that right on over there. The white Corvette, and that ends in 3 weeks, 21 days.
Yeah, only 3 weeks left, and that is one amazing, yes, I said amazing, Corvette. It is a 1966 427, 390 horse, 4-speed with air conditioning. Roadster with a blue interior. Amazing.
And
car.
the way you just said that, Boomer, that was also amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stan says the big three will do what the EPA tells them to do.
Yeah.
No one said, David said, no one said it was olive green day today. He feels underdressed.
Oh, you know, that's right. We both. Well,
Chris and I call each other in the morning before we leave the house. So.
And when will Rady's Rides do a review of the Hellcat Durango? Some of them if you got them.
I don't know.
Smoke them if you got them.
I don't know if he's come and done that one yet or not. I think he may have done it a couple weeks ago
Yeah,
and just hadn't put it out yet.
yeah.
But I'd have to ask.
Yeah.
I know I missed him the day he was here. I was out doing something else, and I
Yeah.
think he grabbed both the Red Eye and the Durango and did some work on them. So
There you go.
Benji's loving the Cadillac, but David says he often overlooks the Denali. He needs to get more tickets and more entries.
yeah, don't overlook that Denali. That is
No.
one beautiful
Nice
truck,
package.
and man, it's a great drive too.
You know how I was explaining the Denali to somebody earlier, and I said, you know what? Trucks used to be flying in coach.
Yes.
That Denali is flying in first class.
Yeah, it is. It's flying in first class on Air France, basically.
There you go. Wonderful truck right there. Well,
Nathan's eye said he went towards the 69 SS childhood dream car there.
yeah,
That is a great car.
yeah.
Yeah, we got more of that to come here in the next few weeks too.
So tell you what, guys, we hope that we'll have a Facebook Live for you tomorrow if we have electricity. We'll have to see how this tropical storm pans out later on tonight and overnight here in the Tampa Bay area. So we will see you as soon as possible. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prize cars. It only happens here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time.